Hey guys, so today we are going to be playing Minecraft Cave Factory. We're starting off in a new hardcore world. We're going to just spawn that in right now. I'm not sure how well we're going to go with this because stone blocks and stone factory are a little bit different from the usual worlds. They're a lot more like sky blocks. For those of you who have played those, for those of you who haven't, get out from under that rock you're living under. But yeah, if this thing ever decides to load in, we'll jump right into it. Hey, asking you shall receive. Although that is a funny way of having 100% for so long. Right, so most of these things we start out with our quest book to start with, which is pretty self-explanatory. Speaking of, we just need to find our starting point, which is over here. Welcome to Cave Factory. Your mission here is to create underground factory and automate as many things as you can. In the overworld, you'll find only stone. The ceiling is made from bedrock, though. Feel free to dig around, but you'll not find any structures underground. Diamond-shaped quests are challenges. Vein Miner in this pack, but you'll need to finish Twilight Forest to unlock it. Right. So straight up, we get a little bit of XP. It's nice. Dig out pebbles. We've got to sneak and click on the right blocks, on the stone blocks. Right. So this is interesting. So in here we have a zombie spawner, which we can turn on and off, which is cool. From what it's saying, we need an empty hand and sneak click. We're going to get a full stack because you know that what they're asking you for is going to be enough for about 2 seconds worth. Which is a pain in the ass, but yeah, what you going to do? Alright. So we get some more XP. Next up, we need to make some cobblestone. We get a furnace for that one. I suppose saves us digging out the extra 8 for a furnace, especially before we even have wood. Getting wood. To get wood, we throw cobblestone on the ground. Conveniently, we have a whole bunch of cobblestone. We're just going to use this corner as our conversion corner. You know what, we don't want to deal with you guys right now. I said no. Right, so while we're waiting for that to convert, we're just gonna keep on collecting more pebbles. Because, as one of my friends likes to say, pebblets are the most important thing in any game. Which very well could be true in this one. Alright, so we can see our wood is done now. I'm also still a bit used to my survival games where crouching is control and running is shift. Gunpowder. Also, by throwing rotten flesh on the ground, you'll get random mob drops. Nifty. We also need to make... Okay, so we need to make a workbench. Alright. And some patterns. What else we got? And make some drawers. All of which shouldn't be too difficult to do, especially with the stuff we were just given. So I'll make this, which I suppose I'll do. We're actually going to set this one up over here, and while we're doing this, we're just going to make some more cobblestone. Sorry, some more wood with the cobblestone. And we also needed to make some of these. That's the first quest on. Materials in here. I'll be honest, I've never actually looked through these books. Like, it just doesn't seem overly useful. Because, especially with the JEI over here, it seems like we can find out anything we really need to know really easily. So we will finish off 2 more quests. So now we've got a part builder. And we're just going to chuck the oak drawers in the corner. Drawers are good for massive amounts of the same item, but not really anything else. Ooh, 128 stacks per drawer. Nifty. Right, and Tinker's Station. Which means we need 4 more of these. No, we're just gonna scrap all of them. So we need to start making more patterns. Planks. Patterns on top. Right, cool. So the Tinker Station lets us combine things. And we just need to start making these. So we need to make a stone tool binding and a stone pickaxe head. So we're going to need to get some more stone, collect up our wood just quickly. Now, I really hope there ends up being a way to automate this shit, because otherwise you're going to get tired of staring at a stone wall. I know I am. But we're going to just make the cobblestone, and then we will... Here we go. We'll make a pickaxe head, and a pickaxe binding, and a tough handle, or tool handle actually. Cool. Now we just need to mine them, merge them all together to get a diamond. Nice. So if we go the pickaxe, we now have a stone pick, and we can modify this apparently. Get our diamond. The next thing we need to do is gather resources, which we can get just by mining out stone, which is very convenient. So if we chuck this into here, we get a stone pickaxe modified with diamond, giving it piercing. So it can mine out diamond level stuff and has piercing 1, which doesn't actually give us much information about it. +1 pierce damage. Cool. It also has a lot more durability. Alright, so we need to gather some resources. Yeah, I don't think this is really a good place to start mining out here, though. So we'll just close that off. We'll start mining out behind the stone forge. This way we can also set up a spawn zone back here as well. I also really appreciate the map. Even if at the moment it is just a grey blob. We're also going to make a door, because especially if we use this as a spawn zone, it's going to be very convenient to have a door. Preferably one in the right place. There we go. Right, so we have completed another quest. Now we can upgrade a chest to iron level, which is nifty. So we'll make another chest. I'll actually chuck this one down though. Which gives us significantly more space. Just for comparison, actually. So we've got our 3 by, I can never remember this, 4, 8, 9, I think. Yep. So that gives us 27 spots. So this just doubles it straight up. Which is very convenient, really. I'll also chuck our compacting drawers over here. This is where we're going to end up storing like our stone and whatnot. I don't honestly... How do I make a barrel? Alright, so we're going to make a dank. Okay. Yeah, so we'll start making a dank. Is honestly something I never want to have to say outside of this game. A barrel surrounded with what? Coal. Right, so we need to find coal. Conveniently, we've already found 2 coal. Alternatively, what we can do is we can chuck these, actually these, into here with oak logs. And we'll smelt them to make us some... Did we finish another quest? Oh, cool. I think we can merge tiny coal into coal. No? No. Oh, even still. And this makes charcoal, not coal. Damn it. Alright. Well, we now have access to something we can use to smelt. We've got a couple more torches. We'll just head down here and mine out some more. Trying to get some more coal. And hopefully something better as well. Like, it'd be great to be able to get some iron. Maybe some diamond, but I'm not holding my breath on that one. Yeah, another 4 coal already. That'll give us 6. We got some copper. Still no iron. Right. Well, hopefully I'm just going to fast forward through this when I actually make a video. But knowing me, I'll probably be lazy and not. Hey, we did get some diamond. Nifty. And we now have 10 coal, which means we can make some... We can make that dank. I hate myself for saying that. Sorry about the coughing. I had a chest infection not long ago that I never really recovered from. Alright, so after we get all this up, we can then head over to here. Make us a meme. 1 dank acquired. How the hell do I equip a dank? Oh, okay. You can also upgrade it to get more slots and more storage capabilities in every slot. Cool. Right, so we got a magnet which we should be able to just stow in here somewhere. No, apparently not. Oops. There we go. We can pick up items in XP another 5 blocks away. Not bad. Alright, we also had a block that didn't get picked up over here. Just some limestone, but still. What's our next quest? Road to better tools. Right, so we'll get some seed stone. We'll work on this path first, and then we'll work on the Andesite outlay. Although those zombies are starting to get to me, so I might end up just killing some of them. Right, so iron ore goes in. We're going to work on making a hopper. Alright, now we can open up the business. Hey, tiny zombie. Alright, we're also going to chuck down a diamond ore, which gives us 1 extra diamond. We'll chuck down all of these cobblestones and whatnot. So we do need the seared cobblestone though, because that's one of the things we use to make seared stone. Funny that. Alright, so what we can do is we'll take the iron out of here and chuck in the seared cobblestone. We will then make a stone tool, 2 stone tool handles, because I remember how to do this. And we can't make iron. Okay. A iron small blade, which lets us make a sword. Oh, we already had a stone blade. Whoops. Oh. And then we can use this, since we now have the magnet and can pick up things all the way in there. We can now start killing the zombies that are in here very slowly, and we'll be picking up all of the loot they drop, hopefully. Oh, maybe it's only... Maybe it doesn't work on loot drops. Maybe it needs to be undisturbed. Right. Either way, we're going to mine over this way. Turn this back on after we grab the loot. Now we just have a door. Because now we can actually get in and out to grab the loot. Right. And now to finish off, we only got 2 from all of those. That's disappointing. Oh, there's more over there. Rude. Right, so we got an ender pearl and some gunpowder because rotten flesh converts. Right, what's our next objective? So we need to sear some stone, which we've done. And that gives us some normal stone, which is a bit disappointing to be honest. But we can use it to make the bench saw. So we need that and these. That gives us a bench saw, which is going to give us a different kind of sawmill. Now we need to make bricks, which we can use the bench saw for. So we'll chuck our seared stone into there and make some bricks. Getting our objective complete, giving us more seared bricks. And next up we need the smeltery heater, which we need to finish this path to be able to get to, unfortunately. Right, so next up we need andesite alloy, which means we need to cook andesite cobblestone. Conveniently, we have picked up a decent chunk of that at this point. We'll just stow all this extra crap we've gotten. I'm honestly not sure how the dank's supposed to work, but I don't think it's meant to be this shit. Alright. That can go too. So now we'll just cook away our andesite cobblestone to make us some andesite stone. And in the meantime, we will also start mining out a cavern at the end here. Nothing huge, just like a 5x5, 7x7 actually. Just trying to get a little bit more andesite. 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 7. And then if we bring this one back, it should give us back to our pathway. Right. We're also going to chuck a torch down for now, just so that we have a chance of not having to get screwed over by that while we're still trying to mine it out. And also we have a new box on our map. We need more andesite. Get more? We got more seared at least. Doesn't. Oh wait, we got another 7. Cool. We also need to smelt down the extra iron we got. And while we're waiting, again, we're going to go and just chop into all of this iron. Not iron. All of this extra stone we've got to get through. I'm not sure if people usually record like this. Like, do people usually just record the game, or do they usually record after the fact? Sorry, do they record the audio after the fact? We're also probably going to want to get some more food at some point soon. Because that's useful. Because otherwise we're going to start starving sooner rather than later. I don't know why, but I would much rather this room be a perfect square. So I'm going to have to move this back an extra square because I'm not bringing it forward. And apparently this is a birch forest, as you can obviously see. Now we're in Wood Hills. Right, so we got 10 now, which is great because, well, I needed more. Did we get any? We got some more andesite cobblestone as well. Going to start working on with some basic cobblestone. A bonus array. We need one more because that's not acceptable. The hell? I honestly don't know what it is that makes me do that, but it's very annoying. Alright. So we'll do that. Make one more furnace. It's because that is just not allowed. It's not acceptable at all. We'll chuck some coal into this one. Start on the iron smelting. Alright, so after we're finished smelting the iron, we can... Honestly, we're going to make a hopper. Which means that this array was a terrible idea. Oh. Is there upgraded furnace in this? Oh, is there a... Sulfuric... Okay, so we can just put 8 around a cobblestone and it gives us an upgrade. We don't have the iron to throw around like that right now though, which is unfortunate. But we can still work on that. Alright, so now we can make us a hopper. And we can start loading in our metals from up here. Oh. Yeah, that'll do. Right, that's lapis. Chucking the nickel, chucking the silver. Alright, so we need to make a second one, but that's not a right now problem. We're going to start smelting more ore. And we need to start breaking down into some of these. And if we combine those, we get andesite ingots. Sorry, andesite alloys, which are an ingot anyway. So we can get some engineering goggles, which are very useful and kind of snazzy looking. What's next? We need to make a windmill bearing. Requires a shaft. as well as dolomite and a turntable, which is just a slab on top of another shaft. Which makes me really wish that I... Wait, did I keep it so? Yes, cool. Alright, so we go that. Finishes off 1 point. We go that. Finishes off another. And what was the third thing in there? Some kind of cooked stone. I don't think it really matters what kind of cooked stone it is either. Alright, take out this. Chuck it in here, not up there. And just chuck in one piece of stone. Just so that we can have this finished. And then it is just a simple measure of a shaft, a turntable, and a stone. Now for the other side of it, you need alloys and 8 sticks. Again, easy as hell. There's our 8 sticks. And there's our alloy. We're already done. So probably the easiest way to get some mechanical power is to create a windmill, place a windmill bearing and attach sails to the sticky side. The power will be outputted on the opposite side. Mouse over it and hold W to see how it works. Okay. And next up we have to get... We've got 3 options. Make a gearbox, sorry. Which is cogwheels and andesite casing. And conveniently, one of our other objectives is the cogwheels, which are just buttons around alloy. Downside is we are out of wood. So we are going to just hope that the cobblestone conversion isn't just basic cobblestone. Try and convert all that. And do some zombie farming, actually. Ooh, one of them has something. Cool, some iron. You earn 2 levels. Click here if you want to access the GUI to increase one of your perks. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, we'll just kill these. Turn this off. I'm just going to kill this guy off. And then grab the stuff that's in here. Because I don't want to waste iron. And a heart. Okay. Then... Right. Ghostly shape. Improves the effects received on death. We can get featherfall. Voodoo puppets. I don't know what a voodoo puppet is. Scroll durations. Inscribing. It'd be great if it actually told me what these things did. Exorcism. Okay, cool. I don't have an Ankh though. That's useful even if I don't know what to do though. Extra 30% chance to find special drops on the undead. Let's get that. We've still got another point. We can cast. We're gonna leave that extra point. Knowledge raises the soul. You choose your first knowledge of death. Cool. Kill 10 undead. That's nifty. Right, so we're gonna whip this back on. Okay, so it does only work on basic cobblestone, but we still have enough of these to make all of the buttons we need now. And I'm pretty sure it was just one of these with 8 buttons around it. That finishes off that, but we have no space for the other cogwheels, so we'll just dump out. Alright, so we'll get rid of everything that's not currently relevant to what we're doing. We also don't need a quest book because we have it up there. Right. So we need andesite casing. Okay, so it's just a log. A log, some planks, and some andesite. That means we're going to need to grab some more cobblestone, which, let's be real, this is going to be our easiest way to do it. Just keep on going until we have one in our hand again. And that tells us that we have a full stack, which is 16 pieces of cobblestone. Right. So now we can scrap all of this cobblestone into wood. And you just trying to break down my door? I don't like that. Okay, so it recovers pretty easily. I'm just gonna... Nope, no dodge. Oh, shit. We're just gonna keep on grabbing more pebblets while we wait. Just so that we can, you know, get some more wood queued up. And I'm honestly a bit concerned that door's gonna break. Yeah, that door's about to break. Shit. That's not good. Right, so I made a very poor life choice. Right, so we'll just kite these guys around. You got a spare door as well, so that's a plus. Right. So we need to get a steel door for that. We've got zombies spawning down this hallway now, which is irksome. Because now it seems like they can bust down that door too. I didn't realize I was playing a zombie apocalypse mod, but here we are. Right. We're going to dump out some more of these over here. So it was, we're going to need these. Andesite here and here, a log here, and 3 on each, top and bottom. Alright, so the next thing we needed was 4 cogwheels around that. You have reached the Andesite age. And cogwheels here and here, which gives us the gearbox, which gives us a gear shift. Just ponder it. This is cool. Gear shifts will relay rotation. Huh, that's cool. Right, this needs to be in more things. Right, what about the windmill binding? Windmill bearings attach. Okay. Cool. Nifty. Very nifty. And the gearbox. The last thing we need to check out. Or did we already check out the gearbox? I think we already checked out the... No, we checked out the gear shift. We didn't check out the gearbox. Somewhere between axis rotation can be there. Huh. Okay. So we can use this to power multiple things to just have it go in different directions. Right. Cool. Right, what's my next objective? The last one in this set is mechanical crafters. Right, so 7 boxes, 7 tables make 7 of these, so we need 21. Well, good thing I had more coming. So we need 21 wood. Well, 21 logs worth of wood, I should say. That's 16. Oh, whoops. A few too many. So we're just going to... What's done with me? Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we now have a barrel. Some items will require unconventional methods of crafting. Assembling crafters in a pattern shown in JEI and pair it with a cog. Direction of the item movement is identified by the arrows on each crafter. They need to be connected in one, a final spot where crafter arrow is pointing to an external space, ideally a chest or barrel. That's why we got given a barrel, I suppose. Alright, yeah, we'll ponder this. Okay. Automates it. We use a wrench to change the direction it's going. For a valid setup, all paths to conversion to one exit at any side. Okay. Outposts will be placed in an inventory at the exit. They require some force. Okay. Right-click the front to insert items manually. Every item in the slot will then travel down. The process will begin. Cool. For recipes not fully occupying the craft setup, the start can be forced using a redstone pulse. That makes some kind of pick. Right, cool. So, by that logic, what do we need to make? Because I'm sure we need to make something with this. We need to make a crushing wheel. So it's 3, 5, 5, 3. Three, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to have to break this coal anyway, so we may as well just shift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then one more gets us the last 3. 1. Whoops. Oh, I did need to break it up. 1, 2, 3. So now we can put a cogwheel down here. That's not what I wanted. We'll have to power it from back here. So we'll shift some stuff out of our bar. We need this. We need a... We'll get the wrench down there too, but we also need the windmill bindings. Actually, we're going to shift that up one. We got any cobble on us? And the oak will do. Shit. Right, this is bugging me because it's not even. I really, really feel like I need to build one more just to fill it in. It's working at least. Right, so we need to put some shafts in as well. Oh, that's not going to do it. No, that's also not going to do it. Right, so we need to make one more set of cogs, which were buttons, if memory serves correct. And I really wish I hadn't screwed up now. Right, so we can make this pretty easily. Hopefully. While we're doing this, we'll just... Where are our pellets at? Merge those out and start them converting over here. Continue getting more pebbles. I need to stop playing so much grounded. Then after I put one in there, I should be good to go. Again, hopefully I get a way to automate this. All right. We'll dump that, merge those, dump those. Alright, so we just needed to make one more of these, which was 6. Oh, that's what was happening. Getting pulled around by it. Actually, that's not what we wanted. We needed gears, which, if I'm not mistaken, was buttons. Around andesite. Yep. And that should power this. Hey, there we go. Alright, we'll break down this. Maybe not, actually. Alright, so the objective we actually need requires us to craft a lot of andesite, actually. Alright, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. We need some stone, some tower wood, apparently. Oh no, just planks. 16 alloy, which we currently have 2. So we're going to need to go and harvest out some more iron. I have to kill off this zombie. While we're back here, we'll also chuck some lighting in, just so we don't get attacked while we're back here. Alright, I've already seen 1 piece of iron, 2 pieces of iron. So it takes two ingots. No, not 2 ingots. 2 of the things you get from scrapping ingots. We're going to have 18 of those. That's 9 that we'll have access to. Realistically, we only need to get 2 more. 1 more. Right, we'll just clear out this side too. We'll trash this, collect up all of the extra metal that we've dropped. And then we will head back and start smelting. Eventually, we also want to get enough for a second hopper, just so we can hop it down into a chest. We'll put the copper in. If only we had alchemy. Chuck that back into there. Also start smelting that. Alright, almost there. Now we can just scrap these down. 27 gives us 13. 1 short of what we needed. That's inconvenient, actually. Probably should have built this somewhere a little bit less in the middle of everything. But hindsight is 2020, I suppose. Now, what do we do with all of our extra andesite? We don't have enough andesite now. We do, however, have some extra andesite cobblestone. So a little bit counterproductive, but okay. We'll chuck coal into here and chuck in the extra andesite cobblestone, which is up here. In the meantime, we will craft whatever we can with what we've got. Alright, so that's 10 pieces. And that merges everything together. And we'll chuck the barrel that they gave us down here. Hopefully I should be able to open that with it. Cool. Alright. So we can chuck all of the andesite in the corner piece, the side pieces. Alright. We needed wood planks in the surrounding pieces. And some stone of some description in the other ones. I know this probably isn't the most effective way of doing this, but it's getting us there. And that's the important part. Slowly but surely. Alright, so just double check that recipe again. So we need some kind of stone in the middle, planks. Yeah, cool. Needs to be a cooked stone though, not coal. And that's still not going to be enough. Actually, it might be just enough. Is it just enough? Please be just enough. It is exactly what we fucking needed. Pardon the language, but it is exactly what we needed. We just need to get one piece of stone and then we are done with this. We can make a crusher. I mean, other mod packs, I feel like, do this a little bit more efficiently. Right, so how do I activate this? Where is the craft boxes? There we go. Yep. Oh. I did not realize that was a thing. Identify. Yep, we've got it all arranged. It is all exiting at the same point. We've got mechanical force coming in. We put the items in. Right, so it should automatically begin. Yes, and it is. It is just very slow. Hell yeah. Alright, so while that's happening, we are just going to... What are we going to do next? What is the next objective we need? Some sand. Crushing cobble into sand, into gravel, and then gravel into sand. Right, so what we're going to do then is we're going to start working on this. So we need gold, we need a furnace, we need alabaster, apparently, or just stones. Which we'll chuck one more cobblestone in. I think we've got 3 gold already. Wrong chest. Oops. Yep. And we had more iron already. That was a dumbass move on my part. So we will. What was it? We also needed a chest, I think it was. No, furnace. So we've got a furnace. We've got the 3 of these. You smashed one of these, so we need to burn another one. Grab that out so that we can continue smelting. Grab the coal out so that we can continue smelting. You know what, we'll start smelting something. While we're at it. Just zinc. Nope. We'll just smelt zinc because we have already got the fire going. So, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to do it like this. And that. And the furnace. It's the blood altar. Right. What is the blood altar? To get dirt or lava in this world, we will need to get some kind of magic. Cool, we got magic. You can either get blood into the altar by either stabbing yourself with the sacrificial knife or killing monsters near the altar with a dagger of sacrifice. Right, so we get this. Cool. We get a couple of things in this. Right, so we need to make a weak blood orb. Used for crafting to get blood into your blood network by placing it in the altar. Right click to bind it to yourself. It won't work unbound. Use rewards from this quest to upgrade the spawner. Right click on it with them in hand. So we just put the altar down here. We'll turn this on. And we'll put a diamond into the altar. So that hopefully... Ooh, this is done too. And we have crushes. So we'll leave them there for now. And we got some chutes. I don't know what chutes do, but... Let's ponder. Chutes are used to transport items. Okay, so they're essentially hoppers. But we can watch the items dropping. That's honestly very nifty. Ooh, and we can put them in different directions. Cool. Right, so we're going to continue killing zombies real quick. Just because I want to get this blood altar working. Alright, it has to be with the sacrificial knife, doesn't it? Oops. What the hell just happened with the sacrificial knife? Sacrificial knife seems to have disappeared. Alright. Seriously, what the hell just happened to that sacrificial knife? And why do I have a second stone sword now? Oh, there we go. Just glitched a little bit. Okay, nifty. So we're going to cook this diamond into a blood orb. I'm gonna head inside and grab this stuff. Because this thing is a little overpowered, actually. Well, at the very least against zombies it is. So the smoke seems to travel from the zombie into the diamond. But I don't know how much we actually need to convert that. Come this way, zombie. Be fed into the altar. If it doesn't fill up soon, then I'm going to take the diamond out until we actually have a full tank and then put it through. Oh, right. That's what it's telling me. Cool. Alright, so we're going to wait till we have a full tank, then put the diamond in. Because by the looks of things, it needs to have a full charge to be able to convert it. It's now 1% full. Damn. Alright. Come this way, zombie. We still never finished that gunpowder quest. And I can't see the rotten... There it is. Just throw that rotten flesh over there. Can't seem to see any enemies around. Through the radar, anyway. We'll chuck a button in just to get rid of it. We got some extra zinc. Get some logs. And while we wait, as always, pebble time. Let's grab that. Start collecting pebbles. Just because we're already doing it, so why not? Right. We are also going to have to stow everything. We honestly have too much stuff on me right now. Actually, we'll take out that. And did we drop the andesite in? No, I didn't have any andesite left. We'll take everything that's used for this crafting, put it in the barrel. Cool. Come here, zombies. Why does the tank look like it's emptying? Right, so the tank is rather full at this point. And we have more than enough to convert that into a Blood Orb. Hell yeah. And there we go. We have a weak Blood Orb. Which lets us finish off this quest. We should be able to upgrade the spawner from here. Come on, zombie. Be sacrificed. Good zombies. Right. And now we should be able to use these to upgrade the spawner. Just get out of there, because I don't know what happens when the spawner gets upgraded. Is it just more often, or do they give more blood? What are we talking here? Get a speed rune. I don't know how to get black slate. Tier 2. Blank runes. And an alchemy table, which I feel like should be the next thing, but I don't know how to get blank slates. Okay, so we just chuck stone on the blood altar and it becomes blank slates. Cool. Alright, that being said, we're going to wrap it up here, guys. This has been Stone Factory, Episode 1, and I will catch you all next time.